WTA Finals 2025, Elena Rybakina downs world number 1 Aryna Sabalenka to clinch title, pockets record prize mo. Elena Rybakina capped her dominant week in Riyadh by defeating world number 1 Aryna Sabalenka 6-3, 7-6, 7-0, to win the WTA Final singles title on Saturday, her biggest triumph since lifting the Wimbledon trophy in 2022. The 26-year-old Kazakh, ranked 6th in the world, produced another serving masterclass to become the first player from Kazakhstan and the first representing an Asian country to claim the prestigious year-end championship. The victory earned her a record $5.235 million and guaranteed a year-end ranking of world number 5. "It's been an incredible week. I honestly didn't expect any result, and to go so far, it's just incredible," said Rybakina, who was also dealing with a shoulder injury throughout the tournament. Rybakina, the ace leader on tour this season with 516, fired 13 aces in the final and finished the week with a total of 48 in Riyadh. She entered the event as the last qualifier, having sealed her place by winning in Ningbo and reaching the Tokyo semifinals. The win extended her streak to 11 consecutive victories and improved her head-to-head record against Sabalenka to 6-8 in their 14th career meeting. Both players traded heavy ground strokes early on, but Rybakina broke through in the 6th game with sharp defense and secured the opening set in 44 minutes. Sabalenka saved 4 break points to stay alive and even earned 2 set points at 5-4, but Rybakina held firm to force a tiebreak. The decider went one way, as Rybakina swept all 7 points to close out the contest in 1 hour and 47 minutes. She finished with 36 winners to 22 unforced errors. While Sabalenka ended up on the losing side in this final, she also set a new WTA Tour record for most prize money earned in a single season. Her exploits earned her a whopping $15,008,519, 133 rupees crore, taking her past the $12,385,572 Serena Williams pocketed in 2013. After the match, Rybakina declined to join Sabalenka and WTA CEO Portia Archer for the ceremonial photo. When asked about it, she said she preferred to keep the reason between her and the WTA chief. Rybakina has had a tense relationship with the tour following the suspension of her coach Stefano Vukov earlier this year. "I think we're all doing our job and we had the opportunity to have conversations, but in the end it never happened," she said. Sabalenka, though disappointed, was gracious in defeat. "Not the best performance from me, but Elena, you were definitely a better player today. You literally smashed me out of the court," she said. Fighting tears, she added, "Maybe not the result we all wanted today, but so many things to be proud of." And the shimmering lights of Riyadh, amid the electric atmosphere of the season-ending WTA Finals 2025, a dramatic, defining moment unfolded. Elena Rybakina, seeded 6th, delivered a masterclass of power, precision and poise to topple the world number 1, Aryna Sabalenka, by the 6th of March, 7-6, 0, and in doing so, clinched her first WTA Finals title, undefeated in the week. Tennis Majors +2 Women's Tennis Association +2. Pocketed $5.235 million, making it the largest payout in women's sports for a single event. Women's Tennis Association +2 ESPN.com +2. Marked a resurgence at exactly the right moment. After a season of ups and downs, she tore through the draw and the narrative. The players, the stage, the significance. Sabalenka came into this match as the dominant force of the year. She'd captured multiple titles, sat at number 1 in the rankings, and was the favorite to finish strong. Women's Tennis Association +1. Rybakina, by contrast, had had a respectable season but not one that screamed title at the biggest event of the year. Yet here she was, perfect week, razor-sharp form, ready to rewrite her script. The stage, Riyadh, indoor hardcourt, the top 8 women in the world, the Player of the Year trophy hanging in the air. The pressure cooker setting, the perfect opponent in front of her. And, critically, she made the moment hers. How the match unfolded, power meets composure. From the first ball, Rybakina set the tone. She broke Sabalenka in the opening set, forged an immediate lead, and never looked back. The first set ended 6-3, with Rybakina's serve and baseline striking dominating. NDTV Sports +1. In the second set, Sabalenka fought harder, she saved break points, she made noise, she attempted the comeback. But Rybakina held serve with rare calm, dropping just 2 points in 4 service games in the set's early portion. Vanguard News +1. And when the set arrived at the tiebreak, it was a statement. Rybakina 7-0 in the breaker. Total dominance at the decisive moment. India Today +1. She finished the match with big numbers, a high count of winners, heavy serves, measured defense when needed. Sabalenka, though formidable, simply couldn't find a way to fully fracture the Kazakhs' rhythm. Why this win matters. Personal milestone. For Rybakina, this isn't just another trophy. It is her first at the year-end championships. It's her most lucrative win to date. It's proof that when she turns up fully, she can beat the very best. India Today. She becomes the first player representing an Asian country to lift this trophy, adding a layer of historical significance. NDTV Sports. It also marks a strong finish to her 2025. She ends the year with momentum and belief. Shifting rivalries and dynamics. Rybakina versus Sabalenka has been a fascinating rivalry. This result swings the pendulum. Rybakina narrows her head-to-head gap and demonstrates that Sabalenka is beatable even when at her best. Women's Tennis Association. It also shows that the WTA elite are still in flux, dominance is hard, and the top dog tag is still up for grabs in big moments. The financial and symbolic weight. The prize, $5.235 million for the winner. It's a signal women's tennis, the WTA, the finals event are capable of pumping up stakes and attention. Women's Tennis Association. Symbolically, the triumph says, you can qualify late, Rybakina was the last one in, you can catch fire, you can impose your will on the biggest stage. India Today. The season in context, Rybakina's path. While Sabalenka had a formidable season, titles, consistency, so on, Rybakina's trajectory was more of a comeback arc. She won some tournaments, Strasbourg, Ningbo, and built momentum heading into the finals. Women's Tennis Association +1. She entered Riyadh with an 11-match winning streak and perfect record in the event up to that point. ABC. Her qualification itself came late, which adds to the narrative. The underdog, the dark horse, the player who arrives just in time but full of intent. Sabalenka's vantage point. Yes, Sabalenka lost the final, but she also achieved much this year. The world number 1 remains a dominant force. She still set a new single-season prize money record despite the final defeat. Supersport +1. Her loss here may sting, but it also sets up a compelling storyline for 2026. Can she convert elite performance into the ultimate titles consistently? Can she break the final hurdle dial? For now, a huge year, a setback, and a chance to reset. Why the match is a lesson in tennis artistry. Power players abound in the women's game today. Both Rybakina and Sabalenka are among the most formidable hitters. But this match was as much about control, timing, mental execution as raw force.